Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Wartales. So, I was heading back to the Arena of Legends. As you can see, it's kinda right here. However, due to some bad pathing, and the game not letting me save in the actual arena, the bandits out here were able to attack me instead of, entering right in front of the door here. The troops decided they wanted to run around back and enter right around here, letting the bandits catch up to me, and then when I exited the arena to save, they caught up to me, and well, here we are. So I can't actually save the game and go and do other things today until we fight them. So I just thought we would do this, just so I can say all that. Just because, in that last episode, I was complaining a little bit about all of the pathing and all that other stuff, leading up to the 100th or so episode. So here we are. So we'll take them out here really quick. This shouldn't be too bad, considering there's two very big groups here that we can easily run through. And then I can go fix my mic because it's acting up. One thing I really don't like here, and maybe I can fix this with some positioning stuff, is this group can only be fought by 5 people. So, with that being said, Hammer Time goes over there. And maybe Grenos as well, to combo with Manel. Can put 2 more over there, but realistically I don't think we're going to need it. So let's have some fun. And the first person to go is the wrongdoer right here, who we can ricochet right away, then just weakening blow them. And they're almost down already. And we got a few extra hits due to our unstable oil, then when they hit us we get a point back. Next wrongdoer wants to go. We're gonna have Ludian take care of that. So Bandit Focus, throw an axe. Rampage, throw an axe. Oh, was really hoping for a crit there, but I guess you get what you get. If I would have gotten a single crit, his armor would be totally gone. And we dodged it. Alright, so Poacher over here, we can kinda take care of that, I believe. Start doing this majiggering. So 1, 2, 3. We can wrath the criminal down. And then we're not going to get to the Poacher over there, but if I do this right, we can Relentless Charge, and this group's almost gone. Attack of opportunity back because of the hat. They're going to go at Jiz Liz, which is fine. There's just a few archers there. I don't think they'll be breaking her armor. The Inquisitor does more damage versus armor, and they take more damage because of being next to Weldicram. Say goodbye because of that crit. Charging through. Axe throw. If this crits, they go down. Otherwise, we can run up and wrath them. And that be that. Next up, Poacher over here. Let's go with Legat. Imbibed bolt them down. If we happen to crit, they'll go down right away. but reload. And then shot. There we go. Now another wrongdoer, you say? Let's go Helera here. Because we can do pernicious engagement. Then weakening blow on him. Then when he attacks us, we get our attacks of opportunity. Hoodlum up top. They are rather easy to take out. So let's go. Bandit focus. Hit both of them. Attack of opportunity on him. Because lovely thing with unstable oil there. Rampaging the criminal. And I think he goes down. And chop. Next up, we have a lovely poacher down south. So, I think Grenos can take care of that one. Aim shot. If it crits, he goes down. Then, hitting the poacher so we get the attack of opportunity on Manel. He happens to go, like, next. So, that being said, got the crit, didn't even need the attack of opportunity. Piercing throw. And ending turn. Okay, Hoodlum up top. Let's go Lydric. Rushing Gale on these two. Going up a bit. Final blow. Hoodlum might go up to Lydric and then we get the attack of opportunity. Otherwise he's going at Scruffy with, or Honey there, which either way, that's fine. Bears can take the damage. Another Hoodlum wants to go. So this time around we're going to Ovation for the riposte, locking them up in combat, and let him go. Because when he attacks us, attack of opportunity, if we crit, he goes down, and we miss. Lovely. Ooh, we can get some Valor points here. We'll save Julian. Next up is Marauder, slightly south of here. So, Feeham buddy. That's a Poison Vial. Can we even Poison Vial this without hitting anyone? No, we cannot. But what we can do is just run up to him. Poison Knife. And Toxic Blade. Too bad it wasn't a crit, but that's fine. We'll have Aldous come down, straight shot down here. Move one to the side. I think we got all four of them. Three's fine. Is the crit. Another down. And we can get these three. And bleeding and infectious oil should get those two. Criminal up top. You know what? Scruffy, go for it. Or Pumbaa, rather. Keep calling all the bears Scruffy. Disengage, got taken out. Where Clarastro's right here. Alright, Clarastra cannot make it up. So, trying to look for Signong here, and he's in combat. That's what I wanted to know. Gotcha. So if I just have Scruffy come down here, we'll tie up the scoundrel. In fact, for once we'll use Intimidating Growl to give them fragility. So we hit them just a little harder. Ending turn. Then Claresta can come up. Actually, we're going to go from behind here, just so we do a little more damage. Precision. Switch to defensive. Burst the wrongdoer down. Galvanization. We do more damage. Go to the side. Changeover. Help Wildecram. We were in defensive. Needed to change to offensive to get the attack of opportunity there. There is a stray criminal here. Just trying to think of the best way to get them. I kind of wanted to get the Valor points with Eternal Glory Strike here. But that is not going to happen. However, what I can do is take out this scoundrel, giving me the Valor points. Then walking up and hitting the criminal with Destabilizing Strike, getting rid of their guard and still coming out a Valor point ahead. There we go. And that actually did not do much damage. I'm kinda surprised. Scoundrel up here wants to go. That's an easy takeout. Galvanizing troops for the Valor points once again. You know, can I... Challenging Shout bring people in closer to me. Then Felonous Bringer, hitting what we can. And we're going to hit the Scoundrel who's about to go. Before doing Ovation for the Reposed. Oh, we also got an attack of opportunity because of the oil I have. I keep forgetting about that thing. Ending turn. Hackert. Poison Knife Throw, hitting the... Let's go Criminal right here. And you can scoot on down to the Wrongdoer. They want to run, let's let them. That's all I really wanted to get done before going into the Arena of Legends. Preparing. So I'm going to save here because my computer wants to update some drivers. In fact, it's a sound driver, so I might not be sounding right because the mic program, like I mentioned last time, is being a little wonky. So I'm just going to leave it at it's being wonky, and it wants to update before I might sound correct again. So we'll leave it at that. I'm going to go update. We'll be back with the Arena of Legends in just a minute. Alright, now that we're back here, let's go into the Arena of Legends. Let's finish this up.
Buy whatever you want. That's what my shop is for. And remember, I'll be allowed to offer you unique items after each new challenge.
This last here should have a new thing for me. After I beat the next level, I'm just very quickly going to try to throw this Outlaw's Barbet on someone. I'm just not sure who. Is it better than the rare grade stuff here? Because it is not a rare. So it's 4, 5, 32, and this is 1, 3, 7, 33. So the critical hit is better, but the rest is not. I'm just going to leave it as is then. Then we'll sell the Raider's Bow. And kind of just leave the rest as is. and into the fight.
We have reached the final stage. You can now take on the First League.
That sounds a little daunting.
Few have managed to get this far. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I would see it in my lifetime.
That few people do it, huh?
A special champion has arrived for this occasion. She's the best warrior in all of the 5 kingdoms, if you ask me. Made of the same stuff as the legendary Balerion.
Interesting. I'm wondering if we've fought her before then.
So, do you still feel up to challenging the First League? Do you have a good strategy? Is your gear in perfect condition?
My gear is in perfect condition, and my strategy has worked this far, so I'm not going to change it. Commander Hiltred. So she is entirely new, and this time I don't have to fight anyone but her, so this is interesting. I like her look, and she only has a hammer and no shield. And it's a one-handed hammer at that. Trophy of Legends. Once per fight, this unit can use 2 base actions in the same turn. Don't I have something like that? Someone has something like that. I swear. I guess not. But I want this now. That's going to be amazing to go into the DLCs with. She is the Deadly Commando. She has Ice Word. I'm not sure what the Frantic Mark is, so we'll have to see what that is in combat. She has 846 armor, 870 health. And Commander's Resilience. Each round gains this, absorbs a certain amount of sustained damage, and enrages at the end of the round if the absorption rate is still active. Fly, you fools. I love that's the second or the third reference to Lord of the Rings in this. So I'm just going to keep this entire group that I've had thus far, and we'll see how far we get into this fight. Because they've done every arena so far, or almost every arena with this group like this. Oh, this is a 2-handed hammer. Oh, I have to fight to her. Okay. So Sergeant Ada, Fighter's 2-handed mace, Uncontrollable Backhand, deals 120 damage to all units in the area, ignores guard, and knocks them back. So Gabini is going to take a lot of damage. I'm curious then if I should just go in with Claresta and then Feeham to do everything. Because someone is going to get hit. Okay, I have a very stupid idea. So Claresta, we're going to arterial precision, putting on the poisons here. We're going to defensive stance, opportunistic burst here. Actually, no, we're going to attack stance. I know this does less damage, but this applies more poisons. And then we're going to run away back over here, ending her turn. I know Gabine's not supposed to move, but we'll just eat those Valor points. Gonna Galvanize for the 2 here. Foulness Bringer, locking them in combat. Ovation for the Riposte. Tactical Slam. Just eating away at that armor a little bit. And I'm gonna weaken them, just so I don't do or take 120 damage here. Not sure why I took 1 there instead of 120. Still should have done 60, yeah. I mean, I, once again, don't really care, but... Alright, Theham. Poison Vial. Explosive Gas. I'm gonna need to get another one of these rewards to do it on the boss. Otherwise, I might need to sleep outside before I try this again. And then we do a lot of damage here with Toxic Blade, but it's not enough. I guess I'm gonna do Poisoned Knife Throw. That way I am in combat. I thought it would put me in combat. 300. I want to know is... I do have the Unstable Oil on, so I could attack again. It's just not going to do as much damage. So we're going to need to stack that up a little bit. And then run away with him. Ending his turn. Just shoot a few bolts here with magic. Because we crit, we reload. I'm not gonna waste the few points I have left. Yeah, only 30 there. So, I mean, it's not bad. Gabine must not take any damage. I'm fine with that one. So I'm gonna have Claresta run up again. Precision for the poison. Defensive stance. Burst. Ending turn. And we're gonna run over and Toxic Blade him. He goes down. We got another one. Got 3. Each companion must end their turn next to an enemy. Oh, is he still gonna stay in here? Okay, so what's he do? Duller than other blades in the Brotherhood wields. Lieutenant Lourdan's weapon is no less deadly. Applies destabilization for 1 round. That's not bad. Just gets rid of guard once again. So Gabine, run up. Eat away at his armor. Ovation for some riposting. And we're gonna tactical slam him. Oh, he's running over here to hit both Claresta and Theham, I think. That's a wide swing. So Claresta is not doing too good. Actually, I'm curious if Ada is even going to do anything, or she just counts as an enemy now. And for, like, purposes of the requirements. Anyway, arterial precision here, just for the bonuses. I think I accidentally applied corrosion instead of poison. Opportunistic burst. And there's no way I can safely get her away from Lord Danes, but I can willpower this, so okay. Gonna have magic come right here, so I can just hit him and get the point. There's one attack of opportunity. We're gonna reload, hoping to get a few extra hits here. Come on, crit. Nope. Alright. If I end next to... I want to test this. If I... Ending next to Ada doesn't help, okay? So she's just there. If we get a crit, Lord Ains goes down. I'm gonna throw a poison throwing knife first, just so we do a bit more. There's another one? I was not expecting this. And the big killer here is the fact that I don't have Valor points. So let's just have Theham go down. They can shoot in... Oh. Well, I get an attack of opportunity if they try to get out of combat here. I probably should have thrown a dagger first, but that's fine. Yeah, they have the hat, so they can shoot in close combat. That's what I thought. Magic is gonna back him up. Shot 1, we crit. Reloading. Shot 2. No more armor. Ending Magic's turn. He's gonna shoot Theham again, so we're gonna probably willpower this. Which means we're not in a good spot. Gabine's gonna run in. I think if we come right here, we can Foulness Bringer. There's some poison for later. Claresta can come in and probably finish this up. We burst and get a few crits, we're good. We need to, like, one more crit. Okay, ending turn. Made the crowd happy. Got 3 points here. Theham. Let's go right here for now, just so you're standing next to someone. Throw the poison knife. Toxic Blade. Oh, there's another one. Wow. I'm wondering just how many of them there are. There might be one for each class, so there might be a Spearman incoming after this. And then a Hammer after that. Oh no, she is the Hammer. Two mines around a unit. And then he can stab, I think. No, he doesn't even stab, he just lays mines. Okay. So I'm gonna Ovation so we can move more. But then I'm only gonna move to, like, right here to bait him with Gabine. So he can come in and I can shoot him with magic. Where are those mines gonna be? Gotcha. So I'm wondering also if they are going to recover for the boss. So let's engage him. If I switch to attack precision, he gets poisoned. Defensive burst him, do a bunch of damage. That mostly takes out his armor, ending her turn. And he can just disengage at will, okay. And not take much damage. Vham can run up. Let's go like right here. Actually, if I go right next to him, I might get a double dagger throw. Then Toxic Blade only does 170, but that's fine. Ending Vham. Magic can't hit him. I'm not going to do aim. I'm going to save these points. Gabine must not take any damage. Poison Knife again. Toxic Blade on him. We're not going to get the attack of opportunity because he doesn't count as in combat. So he's going to run somewhere, lay a few mines, which he doesn't trigger on himself, which is kind of funny. I think Gabine might be able to take him down here. There we go. Now I have to fight them all at once. Holy cow. But I got a good heal out of that. So the hammer and the rogue are gonna go. The hammer is the bigger problem here. So let's challenging shout, weakening both of them. Hit them both with Foulness Bringer. No attack of opportunity there. I'm gonna Ovation for the movement bonus. And then we're gonna Tactical Slam, engaging the Sergeant. That way he has to either disengage, like so, or take the attack of opportunity. I am a little leery of all these mines, but we'll see what happens. Lord Danes is next, which is not good. I'm hoping he goes at Gabine. I can Poison Vial these two, which then puts a vulnerability on them as well. Can then Explosive Gas, so I do more poison to them, or yeah, more damage to them, more poison. Gonna Poison Knife Ada. I should have done the Explosive Gas after, but that's fine. And we're going to take Ada out. If I get an attack of opportunity, here they go. Nope, but Magic's turn, we take him out. Running up to Ada, attack 1, attack of opportunity, they're out. Then we're going to go up here and right next to the swordsman. That way we get these reward points. Looks like they're shooting Feeham, who's out of combat, because they already willpowered. I'm hoping I can get Claresta right here, right behind Load Trends. So there's Corrosion, Opportunistic Burst, and he still has armor. So mines, then he goes. So I have a little time to take him out. So we're going to switch to offensive. Arterial Precision to poison him a little more. Switch to defensive, get rid of the armor. And therefore the guard. Ending Claresta's turn. Oh, he can just throw mines on people and they instantly explode? That's not cool. I didn't see all companions must move there. So magic hitting load trends. We're going to take him out if possible. Attack 1, reloading. Attack 2. Attack of opportunity, he's down. Magic is gonna burn, so we're gonna get him moved. Gabine, we're gonna get rid of the burning. And then tie up the bowman. Ovation for the attack of opportunity. They have to end next to an ally, huh? That's not really feasible. Although I do want the point so I can make it work. So drawing Marin in. I can hit them with Foulness Bringer again. Running back. Ending the turn. I have magic go right here, which isn't like the best because I would like Claresta there for the attacks of opportunity first. Get a second shot going. And then Claresta can go here, Arterial Precision in attack. Get that poison going. Defensive. Burst. Kind of surprised at the lack of crits there, but now we're in combat. And I'll be getting this requirement. Mirren must be engaged at the end of the round. What happens if we take them out? Because Claresta can do that. They're out of combat, so, I mean, they're out. Now we triggered the mine. Oh well. Precision on the captain. And ending turn. He's going to toss a few more mines, which look like they are permanent fire spots. He takes some poison and such. Beans going in. Foulness Bringer for more poison. A little bit of corrosion on him. Ending her turn. Magic can go in. Pop 1, because we crit, we get a reload. Pop 2. No more guard on him. We got it. Okay. Gabine must not move, so I'm going to use her first. Foulness Bringer. Attack of opportunity because of the oil we have. I'm going to save the points I have. Magic goes. Shot 1. Claresta can bring him down. At least it didn't blow magic up. So if I go right here, I can run and get him. Or I just end the round. Can I see, please? Thank you. Then we just burst him down. This way we get a few more points. Sound of metal, clashing metal rings from the other side. And then Claresta goes right onto a mine. And out comes the actual champion. We made it here with 3 of our 4 people. So there's something to that. And then it takes away 3 of my actions. Absorbs a certain amount of sustained damage, 870. And enrages if I don't do 870 damage. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to engage with Gabine from here. Attack 1. That's poison and corrosion. An ovation for the riposts. Tactical slam. And then I'm going to taunt just to weaken them. So they don't take any damage until I do that 870, which is absolutely bonkers. I'm going to try to transfer this fire to her. So first, arterial precision, putting on bleeding. And that's extra poison. Switch to defensive, burst down. Taking a little extra damage now. And we're just going to run through this, because I was hoping that mine would do a little something to her, but I guess not. And then she can end her turn there. I'm willing to eat that, because now magic can go down and first aid. Hitting her, reloading, hitting again, attack of opportunity, no more guard, just eating through her health now. And she has all those lovely status effects on her. All companions must move. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this again. Switch to attack, arterial precision for the poison. Defensive. Burst. And now I've already gotten that shield down. Ending Claresta's turn, which this could be bad. We're out of combat. So I need to end this, like, now. Gabine comes down. Ovations for the riposte. Hits her. Tactical slam. Do I have anything else here? I don't think so. So ending Gabine's turn. She hits Gabine, gets an attack of opportunity back. It's 200 health left. Magic with shot 1, attack of opportunity. She's out for the count. Recovers and uses a relic of the ancients. What? What is this bullshittery? Takes out of combat any player in its strike, so I need to disengage. Otherwise, Gabine's going down. Oh man, that hurt. Alright, I should have taunted first. So, ovation for the riposte. I'm not going to get this requirement. Because I didn't do the movement correctly. Hitting her with Foulness Bringer. No attack of opportunity, it looks like, but we did get the poison. Hitting with the shield. Let's go. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do all that damage now, because Claresta's gone. Shot 1, attack of opportunity. Reloading. Shot 2. Oh, we got through it okay, because of crits, but... Let's move for a little bit of safety. Shot 3. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep that up. Dodged, thankfully. She's at half health. She's going to take a little bit of dot damage. Gabine's really tanking this like a boss. And then she just is able to strike me however. Okay. Ovation for riposte. Foulness Bringer for the dots. I really need to weaken her. Otherwise, Gabine's going down. And what would Tactical Slam do? 100. That's about what Weldacram would do. Or Magic would do, yeah? No, let's save the extra shot for Magic here. So ending Gabine. Attack 1. I need to chew through 600 more health. Shot 1. Attack of opportunity. Reloading. Shot 2. Okay, got through that. No enrage. But no extra hit there. No more armor on Gabine. I get 3 Valor points at the end of this round. And we are already willpowered. Not sure why I got that heal, but... How much does this do? 35. And that's going to do roughly 30 some. So I can't count on the poison and burning. I would have had this if she didn't get that free revive. I've done so much fighting here already. And if that one strike didn't, like, take out most of my armor, I feel like I'd be doing alright here, but... So I need to make the choice of Gabine doing roughly 200 damage or Weldacram going in. Or Magic, rather. And he could possibly get 4 shots plus Gabine's attacks of opportunity here. I think he's going to do more damage. Attack of opportunity. Reloading, we have to hope for a crit. If I get a crit, there's a chance I chew through that barrier. Nope. Well, Gabine's going down. And then Magic is too. Attack of opportunity, then she enrages. So I don't think these lightning strikes are going to do anything to her. Which is unfortunate. And then lightning strike crits him and he's out of combat. I almost had her.
Maybe we should have waited a bit before letting you take on our champions.
I almost had her. If I go into that with full Valor points, I think I can do it. The problem is, I'm going to lose some food buffs here. Which isn't much, okay. So, what can I make and what can I eat? Give me some buffs in there. 'Cause I think they still count. Because this is the time to go all out. I really don't have much. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, I have the sparkling wine. So that'll help. I mean, that's... It's 10% damage. Now, I should preface the fact that I'm not sure all of these go into the actual arena, but I would very much like full Valor points for that, and we're going to retry that. Because half of that was me scrounging around for Valor points, and if I can get Valor points, or like start with more Valor points, I can crush things easier and not go into that last fight without, like, half my people. Or them being in bad positions.
Reached the few special. So, do you still feel up to...
I want to double check this. I really don't have much better to put on her. I was curious about sending in someone else other than Gabine as the tank. Maybe Weldacram because of his Ricochet, but I didn't check their strengths or anything like that, but that mythical salad is so good, giving her that deflection, so I think we're going to stick with that. I think this group can pull it off. The one other thing is, I really don't have a good light helmet, do I? So what I could do is give her the chef's golden hat. This way she could heal people So I really do feel like I can do this, especially with how close I got that boss. Especially now that I have all these valor points. So each ally must end their turn next to an ally. The easiest way to do this would be to go like right here. Challenging shout him in closer. This way, magic is right next to Gabine. An ovation for riposte. Not that it's really gonna matter. Then we're gonna tactical slam him. No, we're already in combat. I'm gonna save that. It's not gonna do too much to him. Ending her turn. Magic can get a few shots off. We got a crit, so we're gonna go again. Shot 2. Reloading. Shot 3. And then we're gonna go right by Feeham here. Actually, no. Gabine can take the hit better. Now this is where things are going to be tricky because like I'm going to have to disengage here. So, arterial precision in attack, poisoning him. Switching to defensive to burst him. I was really hoping one of those would crit, but no dice. And we're going to end next to magic so we get these points. And then finally, Feeham. Actually going to move here so it's easier to get by Gabine. By Toxic Blade. That's most of his health. And I can get him next turn. Now we need to run away. So this is going to get me most of my points that I just spent back. Then I'm actually going to tactical order. So if Gabine gets me valor points, this is going to get me double valor points later on. Ah, he went up here. Ada has to be engaged. That shouldn't be a problem. Defensive burst, taking her down. This gets me all my valor points back. Lodorans have to be next to an enemy. So Gabine going in first. Ovation for riposte. Foulness Bringer to hit them. And we're going to taunt to weaken them just so they don't rip through as much armor. Now, if I do Tactical Slam, that's only 54, so we're going to end turn. And unfortunately, we don't attack back. Okay. Claresta can go right here. Gonna do... Actually, shite. Let's go right here so he can't attack both of us. We're gonna do precision and attack for the poison. Defensive burst. And then he's gonna hit Claresta. Not for much, though, thankfully. Magic can run in, get a few attacks off with Claresta there. Shot 1, attack of opportunity. Reloading. Shot 2, attack of opportunity. Since we crit, we reload. And next one incoming. I feel like this is doing a lot better. Last time at this point I was out of Valor points. All companions must move. So what I'm going to do first... So I'm going to get Gabine right here so I can get all 4 of my Valor points back, even if they're temporary. We're going to Ovation so all of them can move over to the Archer. Then Gabine's going to rush over to them. I'm going to taunt them so they're weaker. We're going to Foulness Bringer them. This poisons and corrosions them. And then we're just going to end her turn. That's quite the knockback. Now, Claresta, if you please would. Attack stance, precision for poison. Defensive, burst. They have no armor, and therefore no guard. Ending turn. Shut me out of combat. We're out of armor on Claresta. There's one more person before they all get active. So, Theham's gonna run up. Poison Dagger first. Toxic Blade. Ending turn. Magic. And this is the Mine Rogue. Which I cannot engage. So we're just going to take our shots with magic. Reloading. Crit, so reloading. And ending magic's turn. Gabine, I'm gonna run right here. Gonna Ovation so everyone can move farther. Be very careful not to hit the mines. Run up to Remical. Foulness Bringer him so he's corroded and poisoned. And ending our turn. I'm pretty sure he can move from here. Yeah. Now, Claresta, if you would, move by him. We're going to attack stance. Precision. This poisons him. Defensive stance, opportunistic burst. Actually, before we do that, we'll still do it, because if I beat him, I think we heal. And then ending your turn. Beham. Go up behind him, and we can just Toxic Blade, no need to use any consumables or Valor points. Here, the bigger fight is. First person to go is Ada, then Remical. Magic must not move, which even if we get knocked back, it counts as a move. So I am going to go up and engage Ada. Also Ovation for the riposte. Weakening Ada. Foulness Bringer. Ending turn. I think he threw the mines around load trans there. Load trans is next. So no matter what, I think he's going to try to do an AoE, so the best I can try to do is segment him off. So I'm going to have Theeham go up, poison knife him, and then poison vial him. This way, at least he's taking some damage. And I'm not going to toxic blade him because... I mean, actually, what's this gonna do to him? I can do 34 damage to his health, or I can do 300 damage to his armor, which I'm gonna need to dig through anyway. Let's do that. And this way he's forced to attack Theeham. Archer's going next. So I'm gonna actually aim here, so I can attack load trans with Theeham. Reloading. I have a very good chance of hitting Theeham. I don't feel good about that. So we're gonna hit Ada, because I want Ada down. We crit, so we reload, hitting him again. Or her, maybe? Either way. They're gonna hit magic. I'm not sure this is gonna knock them into a mine or not, but either way, that's not good. Actually, the fact that we're at this health is not good at all. So I'm going to run up and do extra helping. So this heals magic. And then I'm going to do changeover for the attack of opportunity on Lotran. Oh, I wasn't in attack stance. Oh, an extra helping counts as an attack move, so that's good to know. Still putting the bleeding and poison on Lotrans. Do not attack the same unit twice. Well, that's not going to happen. So Ada is going, and then the mine guy again. Gabine can take Lotran again. Got an attack of opportunity, it seems, which already canceled this out. Actually, if I would have gone up here, I wouldn't have been knocked back. I should have done that. That's fine. We're going to taunt him again just so we don't take as much damage. And we'll end the turn. Oh, that's a bad 1-2 combo. I can get knocked back into a mine. Okay, magic. Let's hit Lotrans. Reloading. And just going up so we don't get hit. He's out of combat, it seems, because of the poison and the bleed. Claresta's going to go for Ada. So we're in attack. I'm going to arterial precision him. Switching to defensive, opportunistic burst. Before we get any crits. Oh, we needed one more. Well, the mine stopped the knockback. I'm not sure if I should be happy or sad about that. So let's go here first, because I can knife throw and take Ada out. That way I don't need to worry about them. Then I'm going to run at Mirren. and just do Toxic Blade. This doesn't do too much damage to them because there's no poison on them, but does lock them in combat. Alright, let's take advantage of Theham being in combat, shoot Miran a few times, got that crit, attack of opportunity. Reloading, repeating. And reloading, repeating. Miran should go down. Ending turn. I'm gonna have Theham first aid on Gabine here. Poison knife on Ramical here. I can still get back up to Gabine, so we're just going to do what we can. And then we run back up to Magic, I suppose. He's going to go. I'm going to Ovation so everyone here can move more, but then I recover a few more Valor points, and then taking him out should be pretty easy. I must end next to an enemy. That shouldn't be bad. So, Foulness Bringer on Ramical. And he has no more armor, no more guard. Claresta comes on down. Gonna go to his side here, kind of boxing him in a bit. I'm gonna precision him in attack. This should put bleeding on him. Oh, this is defensive, my bad. Anyway, still bleeding. Opportunistic burst. If I get it crits, he should go down. Now, what I'm not sure about is if he can move from here. That took him out. And then everyone gets in position. We healed a little bit, I think. And out she comes. Now, magic is kind of key here, and he's not looking good on health. So I may need to use Claresta to heal him. Oh, she just went right away and took Theham out. That's not cool. Wait, why do I only get 3 actions? That was a little bit of a glitch. Who did it skip? It didn't skip anyone, but at the same time, I only get 3 actions this round. What the hell? That's wonky. Well, reloading. So I'm gonna lose Theham then. Which was the whole reason I was redoing this. That seems really silly. But okay. Like, I'm feeling like I should just reset this now. Or just move on along. Because that glitch should not have happened. Like, why? And then it got rid of one of my actions. But you can clearly see here that I have 2 people that can go, and only 1 action left this round. How is that fair? So I guess I'm going to go into offensive precision her. Defensive burst her. And end my turn. I have a little bit of a stupid plan here, but like... seriously? Shot 1. Reload. Shot 2. Shot 3. Okay, if I win despite all this, I'm super calling shenanigans. Ovation for the riposte that I'm gonna have. Foulness Bringer just to put more poison and corrosion on so I get more stuff later. Taunt for the weakness. Gonna save these points ending turn. Now I'm gonna need these Valor points. I don't want the Force to engage, so I'm not gonna do Opportunistic Burst here. Because they get 1 more attack. So what I'm just gonna do is attack Precision. And then what we're going to do is go up by magic and extra helping. Just to heal both of them. I thought that would actually heal Claresta, but okay. But then we can come back down for later. Okay, Claresta must not move. So what I can do here... it's not going to work no matter how I do it. So magic, let's do attack 1. Attack of opportunity. Reload. Attack 2. We didn't get a crit. Ending turn. I really need that weak on you. Ovation for the riposte here. We're gonna Foulness Bringer. Little bit of poison there, so that should actually bring no matter what the barrier down. I'm curious. This would do another 100 damage. Let's go for it. And then we'll end the turn. Because of the miss, we don't get the attack of opportunity back. If I defensive burst, they go down. And then mode change. I get my 3 points. I'm hoping that doesn't make this go away. Each companion must end next to an ally. So I'm going to go right here. Once again, Foulness Bringer. This puts corrosion on and poison, so she's taking that little bit of poison. Ovation for the riposte. And then taunting her so that she's hitting Gabine. Ending turn. Actually, I should have hit with magic while Claresta was on, but that's fine. Meanwhile, magic, shot 1. Reload. Shot 2. End turn. Oh, I didn't move magic. Oh well. Wait, didn't I use a thing on her so she gets more valor points? Where did that go all of a sudden? Okay. And because I can't have her attacking Claresta, we're just going to do attack stance precision. And that puts bleed poison on. Ending turn. Thank you for the valor point. These go off. I don't think they're going to hurt anyone. Okay. This is where I should be able to get her, I think. Because I kind of have to. She has to be engaged at the end of the round. Okay, she's going to hit Gabine first, so we're going to ovation for the riposte. Oh. Okay, well. That's really not good. That puts me in the same position I was last time. If I don't get her this turn, both Magic and Claresta go down, so I think what I have to do is I have to disengage to reposition, otherwise Foulness Bringer hits Claresta. And I need to use Foulness Bringer. So, disengage, take that really big chunky hit. There's my attack of opportunity back. Hitting with Foulness Bringer. Actually, if I go like right here and swing just right, I can maybe get that attack of opportunity. Now she's going to hit me, so I get a Valor point at least, so I can Tactical Slam. But the better move might be... No, let's not. I was thinking I could Tactical Slam, and that do the 70 to 80. I can do an attack of opportunity with Claresta with changeover. I think that's going to do more damage. I'm going to put all my eggs in that basket. That attack always misses. I want to look this up here. Yeah, I'm not sure why it says miss there. Unless it just is going, your attack missed too. So what I need to do is we're going to precision for the poison onto her. I'm going to run next to Gabine. Oh no, I can't do changeover. Because then I can't do the extra shot with magic. So defensive. Opportunistic burst. And just in case Claresta somehow lives from this, we're going to be on this side so this doesn't take her out. Hoping for a bunch of crits here. Ending turn. That did not work as intended. 600 health to chew through. Come on, magic. Shot 1. Attack of opportunity. Reload. 300 health to chew through. Shot 2. Attack of opportunity. Even with her glitching, I won. How's that, Wartales?
I can't believe it. You defeated Hiltrud. I think that might be a first.
And she cheated. I won and she cheated. I feel vindicated.
You are champions among champions. Please allow me to give you this trophy. It's a great honor.
Now, who do I put that on? Because there's a few people I would really like. No, I already know.
You managed to conquer the arena of legends. What would you like to do now? Challenge our champions again, maybe?
I mean, what would that honestly get me? Path completed, power and glory. Following the path of power and glory, you have overcome many perils and defeated the mightiest warriors in the 5 kingdoms. Your company deserves its place among the strongest of the strong. You have unlocked the title Legendary Warriors. You have gained 1 power and glory point. So, so technically I completed the path of power and glory. This is the last point I need for that path. So technically, even though I beat all the areas in Wartales, this is one of the endings. I guess there's 4 endings. I'm not sure what the other endings were. But traversing through all that, this is one of the endings here. I guess, even though I did all the fates of all the countries, I didn't get any of the technical endings, although the fate of Alazar really did feel like an ending. So, roll credits because power and glory complete. Which really does feel fitting with how I played the game. I really did kind of play through, like, upgrading gear, just fight my way through. There was not too much diplomacy for me. There was not too much trading, unless, like, I really needed something, and I really stayed away from a lot of the stealing. I know you can do a lot of stuff with, like, slaves and all that stuff, which I also kind of stayed away from for the most part. You can also do a lot of trading in prisoners, which after a while, just because it became hard to do that, I stayed away from. A lot of countries didn't even have jails, and the jails had a limit of how much you could turn in, which kind of is what made me stop. So, yeah, like I said, kind of one of the last episodes, I had a lot of fun playing this game. That's kind of one of the endings to Wartales, as you kind of saw. There is a lot of DLC stuff, though, which I do plan on going forward to. One of the ones I'm looking most forward to is... well, I'll do this here really quick, just so I can go and look at it. But it's the Beast Hunt, because while we were in Lutheran, we kind of saw the Beast of Brigga, or whatever it was, kind of come in, and it looked really cool. In the Beast Hunt, we get to fight that, which I am really looking forward to. But it kind of prefaces that you really do not want to go there until you are endgame ready. Which I guess I am, because I just beat the base game. What I'm kind of surprised about is my highest level is 12. Now, I'm fine with my highest level being 12 because I have a kind of big party. But I thought by beating the vanilla game, I would have like a level 14 or 15 by now. So that's why I'm going to go do some of the other DLCs. I stayed away from the ship stuff for a while just because I had a kind of rough opening to it. I was wanted when I bought my ship, and immediately somehow the guards on the ship knew I was, which is a gripe I have with the game, is like, if I'm wanted in Edoran, how do the people in Grimir and Drombak within hours know that, hey, this guy's wanted and he has a bounty on him? So how did the guys, like, on the boat, who have no contact with anyone, know that I stole something in Stromcat? So they were already just no prisoners, firing cannons on me for an 80 gold bounty. What the hell? So now that I don't really have bounties on me, I was going to go check this out and see if it's any better, but that was a very rough beginning to it to me, which kind of turned me off, which I kind of wish they would change something about, but I do understand system limitations. After I do that, once again, Skelmar Invasion. This is another one that they said is kind of endgame, which I feel like I'm ready for. After I do Skelmar Invasion, we'll go do the Beast Hunt, which I'm really looking forward to. But that trophy that we just got, Claresta could use Opportunistic Burst twice if something lives. This is something that, hey, for every debuff you have, I attack another time. That just seems a little broken to me. Where's the trophy? Here it is. Once per fight, this unit can use 2 base actions in the same turn. So yes, it's only once a battle, but really I only need that once a battle. And even if it's in the opening turn or opening round, realistically, that is something that's going down, unless it's like a bear. In which case, even if I open up things correctly, that is still something going down. So, I feel like this is a really good stopping point for the vanilla game. I got my power and glory point maxed out, so this entire tree is done. I do not really plan on getting the other trees for this done. I don't know. I realistically don't know how to get the knowledge one. I don't know how to get the mysteries and wisdom ones done. Or actually, I might know how to get the mysteries and wisdom ones done, but I'm not going to pursue it. And the crime and chaos is way beyond me on how I would do that, so I don't know. But next time, I plan on going to, like I said, Tiltrin. I'm going to check out the boat stuff. Full disclosure, next episode, if I really don't like the ship, I'm going to give it my best try. But if I really don't like it, halfway through the episode, I might just say screw it and go to the Skelmar Invasion. Because I was having troubles with the controls right off the bat. And if I'm not having fun or having troubles with the controls, I might just say, nope, this isn't for me, and we are going to go to the Skelmar Invasion. Because the controls were a little more than point and click. Go to this area. It was a little wonky. So that's where we'll pick up from next time, and we'll have some fun. So I hope everyone enjoyed the base vanilla versions with like the tavern being a DLC and some of the DLC stuff I picked up that was just embedded into the vanilla game of Wartales. I really, really enjoyed it. You can get up to some really cool shenanigans like I showed, but there's a lot of other stuff obviously you can do, and obviously you can all play in your own way. I only did one of the paths. There's 4 others you can do. And obviously, like, I got 3 stars out of whatever on 3 of them, but I didn't fully complete 2 of them. And I didn't do much in Crime and Chaos, but you play your own way, you have fun. And that'll be it for this time. Next time, we'll dive into some DLC. So, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.